It doesn't matter. It was almost ready, not ready yet. It's close enough, right? Let's go ahead and get it started, guys. I hope everyone has had a wonderful week up to this point, ready for the weekend, ready for some Thursday night football, getting ready for some nip slip drops, whatever it is that you're getting ready for. I hope it comes and I hope it is exciting for you. I got a lot to go over tonight. But let's start it off by seeing what you guys have in your pockets. Throw those down in the chat. Let me have a look at and hear what you're carrying today. I'm going in reverse order in the chat, so no offense if it looks like I skipped over anyone. I just don't remember how far it'll let me go back to look. What is up, Dwayne? How you doing tonight? Grom in the house. What up, Big Hams? Hello, Marco. EDC with DBD. What's going on? What's going on? Grom in the house. What up, my man? Hello, Senor Jim. How are you this evening, my man? Dwayne, I already said hi to you. Stacy has come and went. Thank you for stopping in case you watch this later, or maybe you come back and visit with us. I appreciate you swinging by. Who else? Blade Walker in the house. I dropped a link to Blade Walker's channel in case anyone didn't know. Go check it out. And as I always say, you decide whether or not you subscribe. If you like the content, you like the what you're seeing and hearing, you subscribe while I try to untangle my mouse. But he has a channel, and I'm sure he would appreciate a subscription if you do like the content. Knives, Our Life. What is up, my man? I hope you're doing well. Let's see, who else is here? I'm going back. Greg, what is up, brother? Hope you're doing well, sir. Good to see you. Crazy Roach, what's up, man? I hope you're doing well if you're still here. I'm going really far back in the chat now. And Angelo, I think that's everybody. Did I miss anybody? All right, we got some drops coming in while I was doing that. We got EDC, let's do it down here so everybody can see it. With Titanium Thursday drop, got the Farrah Monster Glideman and Urban Grip. Those look really interesting. I tried to reach out to them to see if I could check it out. But the good news is our friend Lefty has it in the pass round. So one way or the other, I'm going to get to check those out. New Breed EDC Clydesdale and Tiger Stripe Titanium Titius. Nice carry. Big Ham's got that Mannix 2 Rex 4.5 in the pocket with those applied weapon tech scales. Something just chimed at me. And Vosteed Acorn and Kaiser Clipper 3V. Grom's got that Gonzo F750. Why did I feel like I wanted to say F150? F750 and Winger Trout in the pocket today. Ron, what's going on? We're doing some pocket dumps, man. And I don't think I dropped my...
Hello there.
For everyone that came in here. You guys hearing me okay? I was having some issues with my audio on a couple of my recordings, and I've tried to tweak it, but I feel like it's showing up in red, so I'm scared that it's still a little high, so I might try to dial it back just a skosh more and see if that does anything to keep it out of the red. Okay, it's dipping into the red, not quite in it right now. Knives Our Life has got that Devo Tall Boy and New Breed Hydro. Working, Dwayne says. So Albatross Barlock today. Okay. All right. Jay, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Hello there.
Get these all out of the way in case Casey comes in to harass me tonight. Too many sound effects. I don't think I have that many. I like it. I keep it tasteful around here. Nothing obnoxious or obscene. Just all in good fun. Oh, I appreciate the offer, man. I think I signed up for them. So one way or the other, I'll get to. I just reached out to Farrah Monster first. I sent them an email with no response. So it's all good. They've sent a lot out to reviewers, so they probably are tapped for their pass around samples. Sound is good. How about after I turn it down a little bit? Because it jumps into the red on my screen. But I just want to make sure, because I know there's some people listen on their TV, etc., etc. Be Shady. What's going on, bro? How are you, sir? I hope you're having a good evening. We're doing some pocket checks. I just want to also shout out to the channel members in there. I see all the colored swords. You would think I've had them memorized by now, but just a huge shout out and thank you to channel members. Like I know that's an extra that you all do, and I really appreciate it because I know it's the economy sucks, times suck. I know that everybody can do it. I try to do like the lowest subscription I can, and then I try to, and that reminds me, I probably should do that while I'm talking. Try to give early access to videos. Definitely give early access and exclusive pricing on anything that's going to be going up for sale as well as part of that channel membership. And then, I am going to try to think of some other stuff that I can do for those channel members. But what I'm doing now is I'm actually going to go ahead and release the 20th video a little bit early for you guys to check out. I don't know that I could go too far in advance with that because of how I have them staged. But hopefully you guys enjoy getting that little bit of early access, gives you something extra to watch. I started working, as I'm looking through here, I started working with a new software for my thumbnails, and I kind of like the way that those are coming out. So, oh, my aunt is asking me for a code. Hang on one second. Got to make sure to share them codes when people ask for them. Let's just go here, here. She's still, early on, I was like, yo, fam, just to make sure that I can keep these links. If you go and buy from here or here, I have affiliate links, and she is the one that uses it the most consistent. So it's funny. Family and friends, you guys support as well. But it just cracks me up that she asks for that every time, man. She is a model of consistency. All right, I am falling behind in the chat. Let me make sure I'm not missing any pocket dumps here. All right, let's see. I talk to them frequently, but only via Instagram DM. Oh, maybe that's what I did wrong. I tried to email them. Okay, good to know. Maybe in the future, if I want anything or want to communicate with them, I may even just go out and introduce myself in the channel just in case. But good to know. Their social media is probably a little bit easier to keep up with anyway. What is up, Paul? How you doing, sir?
Hello there.
All right, so the audio is not jumping as hard into the red when I lean back, so I guess when I'm coming up, the microphone's picking it up a little bit more. But I love this microphone, and the audio is really good when I'm doing the edits. But for some reason, there was like 4 or 5 one day that were really messing up, so I checked for some updates to the computer, and there was a couple of different things that needed updating, and then I noticed after that it seemed to calm down a little bit. And the audio went the other way. Like it was hard to hear me in a couple, and I had to turn them up, and it started to sound echoey. So I was like, what is going on? Chris in the house? What up? What up? Did we get all the pocket dumps? Nope. Here we go. Crazy Roach got the Para 3 and Mini Mac Daddy. That's such a cool name. Fixed blade on him today. Nice carry, my man. EDC with DBD has been dropping some fire videos. Let me see if I can grab a link for him, and we'll share it here tonight. Because I did that for Blade Walker earlier. Let's see. Is it same channel name as your name? Don't shoot the messenger, man. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it
Look
is.
at that. We've got a
Oh, oh, oh,
first for
oh.
the channel.
All right. All right. All right. All right. All right. Oh, you got your link tree in there. Very smart. Very smart. Very smart. All right, let's go back. Come on, Chrome. Let's go back to the chat. Let's go back to the chat. EDC with DBD channel. And you know what I say. Go check it out. If you like it, subscribe. I'm not a pusher. I'm not a peddler. Chris has got the Devo lineup. Tall boy, purple premium pony stout, and a nip light. So you got the purple nurple tall boy, and then the premium Paul. I got it. The nip light. Are they all purple? Well, obviously the pony stout is not purple. Is your nip light purple? B Shade got that Devo Stout V2 Oh, a prototype. An Arctic carbon fiber, Jack Wolf Knives, Little Bro, In the Flow, Bless Boo Pry, SOG Power Pint. Love that. Power Pint. And titanium dice with the peace sign. That was the purple tall boy. Oh, Greg's saying that purple tall boy was cool looking. Yeah, they're gonna order more. I mean, they sold out so fast he underestimated how much we want large Devos. And by all intents and purposes, a large Devo is not really a large knife, right? It's man, it's too lightweight size. Not very big at all. I'll show my pocket dump here in a second. Sean, what's up, bro? How you doing this evening, my man? Thank you for stopping in. I hope that notification wasn't coming through on the mic. Devo Tall Boy got the titanium Tall Boy and the pair of 3. Solid carry, bro. Solid carry. All right. I'm caught up. All right, quick pocket dump today. Shout out to my homeboy Jay Dizzle from the West Side. He is letting me check out. I've never gotten this experience one in person. He sent, God bless him, his Brown Knives FSD large over here for me to check out. And I didn't realize he had this one. I don't know why, but that milling pattern looks something trippy out of Tron, man. I'm not knocking on it, but the way that it goes from the small pattern to the large pattern, like a sunburst, but it's wavy. It's wavy. Really, really cool. Geared back spacer, matching it all up there. I'm not sure. I think it's fixated on my hat. Maybe on my... There you go. Fix it on the mic. But it is really, really cool. Now that he's not going to make these anymore, I kind of wish he would license the design to maybe like a Bestech or Rayot or somebody to make an affordable version of this one. It wouldn't be as good as the custom, but I think a lot of people would love to experience a more affordable version of this. But that's what I carried today because I worked from home. I'm not going to carry these knives out of the house. I don't feel comfortable carrying these out of the house, and I'm not trying to replace them financially because you can't get them anymore. But it is a sick knife. Uh, Shout out to him. I really appreciate him letting me check it out. I don't know. I'm missing something. Ah, yes, yeah. It definitely wasn't enough, Jim. It definitely wasn't enough. Listen to those sounds. So I'm carrying that today because I'm at home, and then I'm being really careful with his knife. As you guys know, I love my Artform Rambler XL. I load out with knife light right, so I got my. I don't ever really show this off, so I anodized this one myself. My tactile turn mini side click pin. Probably hard to tell, but as you start to get into the angle of it, it starts to show some of the purple on it. And then when you come straight on, more so blue, and then kind of like the oil slick right here. That's because they engraved it, though. I didn't really do that myself, but what I did was purple blue on the screws to kind of accent it a little bit. And then I did a higher voltage blue on the button, which is faded out now because I click it so much, and the top. But I use this a ton, and that the anodizing has really held up well. And then, you know, my oily fingers get on there and it gets oil slick. But I love that mini side click. It's a great pen. You guys know I love the Raylight, and I forgot to bring my new one out here to show that off later. I love the Land Apple. This is a great size for me. With the larger hands, it works really well. And it's nice to have a little flashlight. I drop stuff on the floor. It's too dark to see. It comes in handy for so many other things. And then you guys were talking about it. I got my 80s party tall boy in the pocket. Just love the colors on that. And man, Kubi's getting good with that belt satin. Are they not? And then the satin backspacer, satin exposed lock bar access, and satin pocket clip. Just all tied together so nicely. This one riding on skiff bearings. buttery smooth. That was my loadout today. D Sharon Design in the house? What up? How are you? How are you?
Hello there.
Hit my little hello there. Hello there. Whoa. Appreciate you coming to the live. Oh, Kathleen leaving. All right, Kathleen, thanks for stopping in. I'm sure I have missed you. Well, maybe not. It was just a minute ago. Thank you for stopping in. I appreciate it. All right, so since we started with Jay Dizzle, sorry, I'm reading, trying to make sure I'm not missing anyone talking directly to me. It's a little tough sometimes with that chat. Since we started with one of Jay Dizzle's, I'm going to show the other knife that he's letting me check out. It's Golden Design, but I can't remember the name of the knife. So he sent in his Golden Design. I really love that knurling pattern. It's really nice. Damascus pivot collar, kind of like what you see on the Kunwus. And then Damascus pocket clip. Beautiful contrast. You really can see it pop there. But this one's really cool because it is a button liner lock. Button actuated. Got multiple means of deployment. I had no idea these were so big. This could have totally not had that forge choil on it. Plenty of space. You could have choked up right here. And then that forge choil brings you way up close for that detailed work. Very cool knife. I haven't carried this one yet, so I want to spend some time with them this weekend since I'll be in the house for the most part. But shout out to Jay Dizzle for letting me check those out. He offers all the time, and I'm just so bad about following up with him on the Instagram, so that's really on me not getting to check it out. EDC, they're going to be our EDC with DVD. They're going to be bringing more out at the beginning of next year. The secondary may be a little bit cheaper, but the way these are really popular, I'm not sure you're going to find them. If you do, you probably need to scoop it up quick. But also, I thought what was interesting is it was so well received for the dark mode, not having the radial milling pattern, that they're going to do some 50-50. They're going to do radial milling, plus they're going to do smooth patterns for all the ones that they had before. So smooth pattern, purple nurple, smooth pattern titanium. I think if they do those, smooth pattern for the black pearl, and then for the 80s, I think they're going to do some 50-50 with that as well. Still waiting for my purple hardware kit from my tall boy. I think he sent them out at the beginning of the week. I think it took him a couple days to get those packed up and ready to go. Yeah, definitely. 100% agreed with that one. So I think what I'll start with next, I'm going to move Jay Dizzle's knife way off to the side here by itself. Just so I'm not hitting that. Let's go through what came new this week. I apologize. I can't remember if I showed this one last week. And just to cover my bases, I wanted to show it. Reme sent me the Wild Species. I'll be quick. Budget version. This feels more like a hard use outdoor knife, especially when you look at how robust the tip is out there. It does get down to a small tip, but it's pretty thick out on the tip there, so it definitely feels more outdoorsy. Full size grip. I think these are like $50. Liner lock, 14C 28N G10 FRN backspacer, hollowed out to reduce the weight a little bit, but it feels very solid. And the 14C 28N seems to be on par with a lot of the Chinese 14C 28N that I've experienced on this channel. The other one is the Quilin. This one here is a Concept mid-tier 154 cm. Beautiful static wash. Concept and Kaiser and Kubi have some of the best static wash out there, man. They got a deep polish and stone wash going on with it. Has multiple handles on it. They sent me the JG10, which is not my favorite, but it's a really nice looking piece. It is also got a very, I don't know what's going on with these more robust tips on these, but it's got a very robust tip, very thick out there. I tested it too. I mean, you can almost, if it were a true Tonto, you could scrape with that tip. That's how robust it is out there. So very nice. They have some with G10. Trying to go from memory, guys. The Ramey wild species only available in that configuration. I think if it does popular, or if it does well and remains popular, hopefully they'll do other configurations. I think it's a nice looking design. The Quillen G10 micarta, I think both green, and then I think natural micarta or maybe brown micarta, and then some twilled carbon fiber black wash. So that one's all blacked out. That and it gets a little bit more pricey from there. So pretty good looking. All right, let's see. Yeah, they're definitely going to bring some more back. I think they're aiming for the first part of the new year because it takes a little while for them to get made once they put the order in. John, oh, you just got this? Is this something you just got, John? The Gecko Customs Sequoia? I don't know if I'm saying that right. It was traveling. It was a traveling knife, and I had to send it to the next guy. Okay. I see. Y'all are talking. Gotcha. All right, let's keep it going. So those are mine in for me direct, for me to look at. Which you all know that means eventually it'll end up in the pass or in the giveaway bin. I like to spend some time with them, really acquaint myself with them, try not to abuse them, so that they're in good condition when they go into the giveaway. But those are nice models, especially that Ramey. I like that Ramey. And yes, I know it's Ramet, but you know it's more fun to say Ramey sometimes. And then pass around knives coming in this week. The Concept Mistaken. Again, Concept does a beautiful static wash. My favorite version of this one, and the links for this and the Ramet and the other Concept, obviously, Concept, those are all linked in the description if you guys ever want to go get one. But the Mistaken, I think the all silver with the twill carbon fiber and green accents was my favorite one of this one, but very smooth, good size, like a bug out size. I just barely fit on there, 4 fingers. Great access to the lock bar. I'm still not a huge fan of the race washer setup, but you know, this one's pretty smooth. That one's pretty glassy. And then next is going to be the Reich knife Shadow. Trying to get through these quickly because I got other stuff I want to talk to y'all about. This one is a wild one, man. This is a clamshell back spacer that sandwiches in and locks into this titanium underscales to keep the knife from basically moving around, and the only screw is the pivot screw. So it's very interesting. When I got it, and when I was reviewing it, because I hadn't heard from Lefty, I hadn't put that pocket clip on there because I was like, I'd really like to carry this a little bit to help me with the understanding of how it'll carry, but very full sized. That pocket clip does make it feel a little thick up here, but it's not a hot spot. So I was happy to learn that. And then, you know, it's got a solid detent. That access to the lock bar is a little tight, and I don't like that the jimping on those thumb ramps, or that there's no jimping on the thumb ramps for this one. I have a hard time with this one. Me too, Grom. Me too. They got a lot of nice looking knives. Not everything is for me, obviously, but I do like a lot of their designs. They got really clean designs and good materials, great price, so it's hard to beat them. And then the Ketu Mecha X. I'm hoping somebody here can tell me what Mecha X is, because I totally went straight to my brain anime. Lefty put some tritium in there. It doesn't come with the tritium. You know, I don't think I showed the back of the Shadow, so I'll bring that back out here in a second. Really cool that you have that exposed onlay, the titanium rest on top of the steel. No, the steel's bolted into that titanium lock bar, but really interesting. You can see, I think, it's flush now. And then as you close, it doesn't recess much. But then when you open it, and this has steps on the thumb ramps, so that works really well. So you can see now it's kind of nested in there. But very cool, these sandwich constructions. I didn't show the back of the Shadow, so let me show the back of that. Very cool. Arm's getting tired. I'm gonna take a break. The concept Ichis is stunning. Well, let me show this one off since we're gonna do that. Let me I gotta grab my links. I didn't open that before the live. Fupu on me. Is it gonna open? It's thinking. There we go. I don't know what you were thinking about. Do I have too much? Am I weighing you down? Ichis. Oh, look at the one with like the patterns on it. That's pretty wild, Jim. Oh, and they got one green anode up here with the pattern on there as well. That's really cool. I like that. That's a useful blade shape too. 3.45 inch, so nice big full size. Let me show you guys the mistaken I was talking about that I like. So they have all these patterns, but this one here, this one's my favorite of all of them. This is Timascus, because I was like, why is this one so expensive? But it's Timascus and a Timascus inlay and Timascus pocket clip, whereas this one's Lightning Anno. And I think, yeah, Timascus pocket clip, so a little bit more expensive. But truth be told, this is my favorite looking of the bunch. So that's the one that I enjoyed the most. So I like that one. All right, let's go back here. We can finish talking about some stuff. I gotta pull the chat back up now. I don't want to fall behind. Glassy. Ooh, all this talking made me thirsty. Paul's carrying his Mordax and his bug out today. I finally got a Mordax a while back, worth the trouble. Um, I saw a notification. I'm not quite sure if they're still there though. I didn't get a chance to share, but I think they came back in stock again. They're probably gone by now. No, they're still there. Um, these three are there. Are these the MagnaCut? No, the S45 VN versions are still in stock. So which one's this one? This one is the MagnaCut. So the MagnaCut is back in stock. So I'll try to share this in the community page, but I think both of these. Uh-oh. It makes me nervous when stuff starts spinning because I worry that it's going to happen on the feed. Jim says he wants a Tuckamore first. All right, we're just going to exit the page and then go back. There we go. Guess it was on their end. Yeah, so this one's the MagnaCut as well. No, this is the S45N. I lied. They only got the blue and MagnaCut left. So just keep that in mind and use your boys' links if you're going to go grab that one. Oh, man. Whoop. Looking for the chat. Looking to go back here. Let's finish going through because we're almost done. With pass around stuff, and then I have exclusive stuff that I want to go over. So I was able through the pass around to check out the Compadre, and boy, oh boy, if you can't tell just looking at it in my hands, this thing is tiny. How tiny, you're asking? I knew you were going to ask that. I was ready for that ask. So there it is compared to the Compadre. Compadre. It is much smaller. Let me try to get my fingers out of the way. It is much, much smaller. And we need to go this way to get center, JD. Much, much smaller. It is a huge difference. Huge difference when you get in there. When I try to grab it full finger, I land right on top of the humps. So yes, I can get 4 fingers on there. I'm super close to the blade's edge. I can't get any further forward, and I land on that initial hump, and then same thing here. My finger lands on that hump in order to get 4 fingers on it. So you can see almost nothing hanging off the back from the pinky. So you can see just how much there is left. And then I've heard people say it's the same size as the Para 3 lightweight. And it's close, but I would argue, if you can tell on camera, that the I'm trying to line them up on the pivots, but my finger just slipped off there. That the Para 3 lightweight, I know I did this the other day. I'm trying to get them lined up so I can show you. Para 3 lightweight is actually still a little bit smaller. So while I can, because of the way this is designed and it's just completely scalloped, I can get all 4 fingers on here comfortably. You can see there's not much handle left hanging out of the back there. It's hung up on my hat again. That the Compadre has a little bit more left hanging out of the back, and just unfortunately, I don't land in a good spot. Like, the only way I can land in there is I move right behind the first knuckles, and that is like no man's land. I have nothing to rest my fingers on in the back. And I might have just cut myself hitting against the blade. So it is super small, ergonomically not something that's going to be for large hands. Large, extra large, just it's not going to work, I don't think. It definitely doesn't for me. So definitely no go. Full size Padre all day for me. All day for me. Fred, you're in the Compadre. Fred, I hope you have a better experience with the ergos on that than I am. Let's see. Crazy Roach giving the side eye to something. All right. I think what is up, Fred? How you doing? Fook, what is up, brother? How you doing?
Hello there.
We're just running through stuff that came in this week, pass around stuff, stuff people have sent to me to check out, stuff that companies sent to me to check out. Yeah, this Compadre is it's just too small, guys. Too small. I'll be holding on to my Padre for a long time. This is like still top knife in my collection right now. Ergonomically, performance, build, everything on this thing is just money for me. All right. We're going to be talking about some stuff that is coming out here soon. What is up, Leafy? How you doing? All right. So, we're taking a look at, anybody want to guess? That's right. Austin decided to send me. I feel very blessed that he would send me out of everybody here. And you can see my smudgy fingerprints on the blade there. Let me wipe that off to do it a little bit more justice. He sent me the trio of nip slips. Look how tall that hollow grind is. Oh my goodness. And that orange dark matter against that orange pivot collar. I'm not going to lie, this one surprised me the most. I was shocked how much I like this one. They're all good, but man. Really, really good. Yep, that's right. That's right. And then check it out, man. Contoured. Trying to get the camera to calm down here. Contoured titanium, super thin, awesome, seamless backspacer. Back spring. Very seamless. It's here we go. Let's curve this way. And then hopefully they'll let you see that back spring. But it is Seamless, guys. Absolutely seamless. Dead center. The finish on the titanium, man, it is awesome. So we got the orange dark matter. I'm not sure if they're naming these or not, if I'm being totally honest. And then we got the dark matter purple. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Looks so good in person, guys. And then same thing here. Seamless back spring integration on them. I mean, I'm not trying to knock on Jack Wolf knives, but for $199 titanium, fat carbon, S90V, ultra deep hollow grind, I don't know that I would be willing to spend $100 more knowing that I can get these at this price point. And just like the nips, perfect. Look at that. Finger is well behind that sharpening choil up to the second knuckle. I'm able to get all 3 fingers on here, a little bit of the third, and because of the way that they designed it, this step back here comes up. Because of that step, I'm able to grab it with my pinky and hold on to it. So that is the purple. And then the third one that they're doing, this is the Glow Dark Haze. And I love this one because it truly looks all blacked out. I don't want to drop it, so I'm repositioning down below. All blacked out. And then if you do want to show it off, I forgot I put that flashlight away. If you do want to show it off, pictures, or you just want to charge it up, check that out. Come on, focus. There you go. Isn't that cool? I didn't get to experience the glow dark matter on the Lushes, just the one that I was willing to buy in advance. So this time Austin hooked me up and let me check them out. So it glows for a little while after. I mean, that's not a big charge, but I think even as it kind of fades away and loses some of its charge, very attractive design and very comfortable in hand. Let me set this here. But what do y'all think about these? I mean, they all came out of the box really nice. I did put 1 drop of oil on the purple one because that one wasn't quite there. But the other ones out of the box are money. You know, these aren't mine. So I'm assuming Austin's going to want these back. That's, you know, a lot of money tied up here and letting me check them out and show them off. But I was going to skip these in order to get the Fireball. And I kind of think Austin sent these to me to tempt me to pick one up because I love my Hedgehog, but I can tell that they've made improvements since the Hedgehog to these. These are really, really good. Talk about tiny. Yeah, but so is the Nip Light, which I did the Nip and the Nip Light. If you like those, again, there's not a huge difference here. There we go. But there are some differences. So the hollow grind on the Nip Light does not go all the way up. The scales on the Nip Light are flat. They are contoured on the Nip Slip. Also, the choil is extended further on the Nip Slip than it is on the Nip Light. I compared these to look at them, and the blade is not as long, the cutting edge. Trying to hide so it'll focus on the knives. It doesn't like the black, guys. I'm really sorry about that. But if you see, the choil is extended further on the Nip Slip than it is on the Nip Light, and then the Nip Light has more cutting edge, but not as deep of a hollow grind. So there's some differences here. Yes, extremely thinner than the Lush. Um, I can grab my Lush. It's right behind me, guys. Give me a second. I keep my slips in my Lush, like my fifth pocket knives. I keep those in a knife roll. But because I don't want to hit them together. But I think that's a pretty good demonstration there. I'm trying to level them. But I think you can get a sense from that. That's my 80s Lush. I got too many of my knives out here. I think this is the most knives I've had on the table. All right. I like everything on those but the fat carbon ones. Leafy, I would just probably tell Lefty, because if these do well, maybe he'll just do an all titanium one. Or maybe titanium with some knurling or some milling or a radial pattern or something. I think that would be cool. They are, and they've done a fantastic job. Like I can tell the difference between my hedgehog, which was my premium excuse me, premium hedgehog, which came out first early on versus these. They continue to refine. Um, they continue to refine them. Man, these are really good, guys. Damn, man, I really just can't. I can't buy every diva that comes out. They just, I mean, it, it's. You can tell Lefty and Colin are in the community because they just designed some really good looking knives. Um, like I still think this is great. Could you imagine if they made a large version of this? Like a lush size, when I say large, like lush size version of this? Something you can get all your fingers on. Oh my gosh. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna stop. Uh, if you're gonna pick it up, JD TPK will save you $5 and use my link. Let Austin know that I sent you over there. I know you are right, Jim. 100%. I almost am tempted, as much as I don't want to do it, I'm almost tempted to get one of these instead of the Fireball. That's how much I like it. I love my nip lights. I got two of them. I got the dark mode, and then I got this one here. I really don't need two of them, but it's been hard. It's been hard pressed for me to want to let one of these go. That's how much I like them. I love to throw them in the fifth pocket. I love to pull these out to open my mail, open a Amazon package. You know, if my wife needs me to cut some string on a shirt, open a package of hers, I'll pull something like this out of the fifth pocket, and that's where those nip slips come in so handy too. Or my Lusahachi fits in my fifth pocket on my jeans. My hedgehog fits in the fifth pocket of my jeans too. Knives are life. You know me. I like the black one to match my lush. I want to have mine hollow ground and studs put on it. Oh, y'all are talking about a different knife. Crazy Roach, love my nip. You must have the purple nurple. You throwing them purple hearts in there. Grom likes the purple pivot collar. I like the purple. You know, this dark matter looks really good. You can tell they added a little bit of color because it used to be hard to find the colorways in them. But now it's pretty easy to find them. The purple is always a little hard because, you know, it's competing against the grays and the dark grays and whatnot. That's why I think I like the orange. I think I like oranges and reds because they pop off, pop out, pop out a little bit more. And it looks like they're kind of hiding behind the gray matter the way that it flows. Really looks good on that side. But man, QSP did a great job. It's a great design. I like the contoured scales, but the nip light being a little bit thicker with the flat scales, a little bit more hand filling. So, M. Houston saying the purple one is nice too. Yes, they're good looking. Which one? Which one you talking about, Jimmy? In October. Yeah, it is getting tough. It's tough when they drop so close together. Oh, thumb studs, you're talking about the Mordax. I know exactly what you're talking about. When I saw that comment, it hit me. Adulting sucks. You guys crack me up. Uh, Too small because where the cutouts are too small. So that's a great point, John. So the cutout, I'm able to get into a natural position and I don't land on any of the humps. And that's why I was saying the Para 3 lightweight fits me, but the Padre ergonomically is too small. And when I say ergonomically too small, so I'm going to drop my finger into that same position like I just did on that nip slip. And you see naturally where my hand lands, I'm falling on the first hump. And because I don't have enough room with my index finger there, my second one falls right on that hump. So it's too small for me. The cutouts, the way the ergos are made are too small for me. If they would have scalloped this out a little bit bigger and then pushed this scallop section back, I feel like people with medium hands. So let me try lefty because my left hand a little bit thinner. I feel like people actually. I think I demoed this way. I think I demoed it this way because I could really get. I think people with small hands, even if you pushed it back a little bit, could still fit on there, and actually it would give people with smaller hands, in theory, more space, but just having a little bit bigger of a scallop, it's too small for me, would be better. I would have loved for this to work because then I don't carry my Padre when I'm wearing, like today I have my workout shorts on, so I don't carry my full size Padre because it's a little heavy. You can kind of feel it pulling down on that side. This is significantly lighter, and it would have been nice to include in the rotation. That's what I wanted it for, was to rotate it in with my Para 3 lightweight and my bug out with the applied weapon tech scales. So, but it's the scallop. When I say it's too small, the scallop is too small. I land on those humps, so I can't use it. Um, but it's slightly bigger than the Para 3 lightweight because a lot of people said the same size, but it's actually slightly bigger. But I can't use it. My hands are so uncomfortable when I go to grab it to cut on anything. I mean, I could, for the money, I wouldn't want to do that, but I could just fingertip it because that's the only way that I can get it on there. But like I said, fingertipping it, it's just in such a weird spot. But when I have that nip slip or the nip light even, I can actually still go. See how far back onto my knuckles I can go, and I can actually wrap around and grab it. It ergonomically fits better for me. Crazy as that is, but I also would want to use this to break down boxes, to cut through straps, zip ties, things of that nature, stuff that I would want to grip it onto. But you see, when I start to wrap around it because of how my fingers land, oh man, that one actually hurts. Um, I'm actually wrapping and it's starting to turn the knife around. It's not really truly laying fat. Nah, man, that one really digs in. I don't think I ever noticed that as being sharp. I think it's just the way that it must be pinching it against the bone, so I can't really grip onto it. I don't know. I don't know if that makes sense. The finger cutouts on the compadres, which yeah, B Shady. I wish I would have read that a long time ago to instead of sitting here trying to explain it for what the last 5 minutes. But B Shady very simply summarized. I can't get down with it because my hands don't fit in the scallop section. Um, To be fair, when I go to like Home Depot and get work gloves, I get double XL size size gloves for my hands, and even then they stop right here. Like I almost can't close it, and they almost don't fit. So I do have, like I said, I don't know when you put your compadre in your hand closed, but it doesn't really fit the full hand. But when you come across one like the Para 3 Lightweight, where you can get a full grip and it not, you know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to even hold it to demo this. But there we go. Let's go back this way. Full finger in there. It's hard to really show it. And I'm hitting the blade's edge right here if I try to go up and get my finger in there. So what I end up doing in order to rest directly against it, and again, I can feel it hitting my finger. When I do that, this is where my finger is landing. Like no exaggeration. The only reason that you see that gap there is because I have my fingers out, but when I go to rest them down, you see how it settles down. And then when it settles down, you can see my finger is irritated from where it's hitting right there. So I just wish those sections were bigger. I just have large hands. So I don't know that I've ever said this. I'm 6'3", 235, and losing a little bit of weight, like right here in this midsection, but everything else quite large. So I definitely am larger, but that's where I say like I appreciate a Para 3 Lightweight. Even like a Lush. A Lush I think is a small knife, but I think Lefty realizes, see how much space is left? I mean, that's perfect. I don't need a lot. I just don't want to feel it against my finger. You know what I'm saying? But even here, he chamfers it. So my finger hangs out of the back a little bit on the Lush, but he has that chamfered, and I don't really feel it. Plus, a lot of the strength, like the hold strength, coming back on the last three fingers for me personally when I'm using a knife. So, this I don't even think the Lush is the Lush bigger than the Compadre. I really don't think it is. It's just I think it's the I think it's the ergonomic lines. All right, we're going back and then we're going forward. So yeah, the Lush is maybe a touch longer. Sorry, I don't want to drop a pass around knife on the Lush and damage it. So what? Pivot and centered. Pretty close, right? I would say that the Lush, if I stop sliding forward, I don't know. Do you guys think that's pretty close? Compadre maybe just a skosh longer? Thank you, EBC with DBD. If you guys are having fun, enjoying the conversation. Yeah, I mean, it's a fan. Don't get me wrong. I love my Padre. I think it's Kunwu's best model personally, and it is still the highest rated. And when the review comes out for that one, you'll see I still gave it a strong score even though I can't use it. I think that's what upsets me is that I can't use it, if that makes sense. I wanted it to work because it would have been perfect to add into that rotation for those lightweight knives. Tell me how you really feel, Jim. What was he talking about? Oh, a tall boy mini. A short boy? Is that what he called it? I'm like, it's sold out. Why you got to already be thinking about mini for that one? And, to be fair, what did I do with it? Oh, I set it over here with my phone on it. Oh my goodness, look at all these notifications. I really need to turn some of these off. Oh my gosh. All right. Oh my gosh, there's still some here. I didn't pick it up from my phone, JD. To be fair, the tall boy it's a bigger Devo, but it's barely bigger, I think. Hey, John, someone in the chat was looking for a tall boy that they missed out on. I think it was EDC with DVD, but I might be wrong. So if you are gonna flip your tall boy, uh, there's someone here in the chat that wants it, that missed out on it. So you guys should probably hook up because I think they would probably grab that off of you too sweet, I think. I'd be concerned if the cutting edge is less than the nip light. I don't think it would be, but I'm not sure which one you're talking about because I had a bunch up here. Main roll man, you're still waiting for your tall boy to arrive? That should have come in today. He sent them out what, Monday, Tuesday? I can't remember. Skipping the nip. Yeah. I really want a fireball, but man, I guess I got to experience these. I'll send them back to Austin, make sure that they're in really good shape so that he can have them there for the launch. I got one more video I need to film with them. So I just kind of did like an overview, like we're going to open them together, check them out. You get my sincere reaction to them, good or bad. And then the next one I'll do is just kind of, I want to spend a day or two with them. And then this weekend, I'll do like a full video. Golly, I need to stop playing with them. Where's one of my knives that I could play with? Nice. That's awesome. Oh, Chris, you got it. Oh, I think I forgot to check that when I started this because I didn't have it scheduled in advance. Sorry. I'm just trying to catch up now. NC Blade is taking pre-order deposits for the Rodden Evo 1.1. $100 non-refundable, in case anybody's looking for that. Oh, Fook. Catch you later. I probably missed you, man. I'm way behind on chat. I'm trying my best to catch up, guys. I'm sorry. I got so sidetracked. Yeah, I'm behind, but I'm starting to catch up, and I appreciate y'all helping me out, man. And you know what, B Shady? I just realized. Let me do this now. Let me do that now while I'm thinking about it. Oh, it's not mine, Paul. It's a pass around that I got to check out. I wanted to, in this instance, because when people started saying it was Para 3 lightweight size, that's what I was worried about, were the little scallop sections. So I signed up to check that one out first, and I'm glad that I did, because if I'd have bought that, I'd been sorely upset because it wouldn't have fit me. So I apologize, it's not mine, but definitely worth it. Yeah, and even the 2XL size glove from Home Depot, like whatever brand it is, I guess it's Mechanic. Yeah, and the Mechanic gloves, the 2XLs, um, they don't come down all the way on me because my hand is large, but it's the fingers. Like if you notice how long the fingers are, I mean, they're pretty much, I know that's folded over, but uh, just the length of the fingers. I can fully palm basketball when I'm playing and everything. So yeah, the geezer was sweet. That's a large slip, and I think it's cool how it's 3/4 and then full stop. 5'7". Jim, you crack me up. They're bringing more out, man. They're bringing more back if you want that Black Pearl. That's pretty cool, man. To be fair, at the beginning of the year, or to be honest, at the beginning of the year, I was over 250. So I went on the carnivore diet, which gets rid of bread, pasta. I don't drink sodas, or I only drink water. Occasionally, some orange juice and some lemonade. Um, and I was lifting weights not to bulk up, but to tone up. And then the carnivore diet, man, between that, the walks with my wife that I've been doing, and then being able to get back to mountain biking in the last couple of months, man, the weight just flew off. I'm like down 30 pounds. So I'm super happy for that. I like the Nip Light Black one. I got baby hands. I don't judge no one, man. I just ask not to be judged in return for having these Paul Bunyan. I don't know what it is. What is it? Bear paws, bear claws, bear paws. The purple one, yeah, the purple one is dope. I mean, they all look good. I'm not gonna lie. I can't afford it right now though. I gotta hang on to my money. Oh, that's the other thing I need to update you all. Giveaway stuff, right? We hit 7,000 subscribers. One of the knives that I picked up for the giveaway had a serious issue with it. I've sent it back to the manufacturer, um, and I've reached out to them, and I haven't heard back yet today. I reached back out as a follow up because I sent it back on the 5th, which would have been like, let's say 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th. So they would have gotten it 9th or 10th. So they've had it for a little while, and I've heard nothing. And I don't know how long it's going to take to fix. So I have something else in mind that I can do for the giveaway. It's just trying to figure out if I can do it this Saturday. I doubt I'll be able to do it next Saturday. My birthday is on the 30th, and the family has some stuff planned for me Saturday, so I don't think I'd be able to do it next Saturday, and I don't know that I'd be able to get a video together quick enough to do it this Saturday. So it may be that I have to do it on that. Oh, and I got to cancel next Thursday. I'm going to be on a business trip. Next week is tough for me. I'm going to miss out on seeing you guys next Thursday, and then I doubt I'd be able to do anything on Saturday because of celebration stuff with the family. Um, I don't know if my extended family wants to see me Sunday because this will be like my wife and kids Saturday, and then Sunday my aunts and extended family would probably want to see me. So I might have to try. It's going to be delayed. I'm really sorry about that. I usually try to be quick about those things, but it may be the Saturday after next that I'll be able to get that out. But the good of that is I will be able to get the video recorded, talk about what I'm going to do and everything. Kevin Smith and Nas, what is up? My God, I'm way behind. So I will do that. I'm switching up my whole plan for that, and I'll explain it in the video. I have mostly everything together over here. I'm really excited about the prize packs that I have put together too. So yeah, I've had more than that. I've had more than that. Talk to me about it. That is for sure. All right, I'm catching up now. I'm reading to make sure I'm not missing. If I miss a comment as I try to move forward, just repost it, and I'll make sure. Yeah, and it's hard, man. It is hard. Uh, the first 3 days, you start to crave that stuff that naturally turns to sugar, like the breads. And then you see the sweets when you go out, and you're like, oh, that looks good. But after staying with it for a while, so like steaks, burgers, no bread, eggs. I can even do like sausage and bacon a little bit with my eggs. I do have a set of Kodak. Is it Kodak? Kodiak. Kodak. I think it's Kodak wheat protein. pancakes that I can mix in with breakfast on occasion. And then I've done like a lot of fruit smoothies to substitute at times. And then I try not to do it, but on occasion I'll splurge on a Jersey Mike's or something like that. But I got to be really good between now and my birthday because I want to go out for Italian since I haven't had that stuff in so long. But I'm also nervous to do it because I'm like, I don't want to regress because it's been a lot of hard work to get where I'm at, and I'm still trying to drop like 10 more pounds. Big, big. I feel you on that, brother. I try not to keep track of it because I'm scared I'll try to buy them all. You know what they say? Have big hands, big gloves. Sometimes there's a pain to find stuff that I can fit into, just in general. What was the pre-order you mentioned? That was on the uh CRK Evo. No, not CRK. CFK Knife Custom Knife Factory. CKF. Is that right? Custom Knife Factory. I think that's right. CKF Evo. Somebody was saying there's a pre-order at NC Blades. All right, EDC. Damn, man, you've been gone for a minute too. Sorry, I missed you. I'm almost caught up. I can see there's like just a little bit of there. I personally like the twill carbon fiber version. Hey, man, I feel you. I appreciate you coming to hang out. For real, life gets busy. I'm gonna have to miss next Thursday. So what I'll probably try to do is like a vertical live because all I'll have with me is my cell phone. Thursday, so I'm leaving Wednesday. I'll get there Thursday. It's corporate training, and then they already said in the class that they want to do dinner together as a team Thursday night. Friday night they don't care, but I'm coming home Friday night. I ain't trying to spend the night and drive up Saturday in traffic that's going to be there on the weekend. I'm probably already going to hit traffic when I leave there Friday night, but I'm trying to come back home. It's only a 4 hour drive. But anyway, all right. Let me keep catching up. Yeah, I get that. Fortunately for me, so I do keep my Golds membership, which I just realized because I hit my 1 year and it was $50 to renew for the 1 year plus I'm paying 20-ish a month. I don't know what the amount is. But I like keeping it because I'll go hit it on the weekends. If it's raining like it's been here the last few days and I can't get out and walk and mountain bike, I'll go there. But they have a really nice, it doesn't have a ton of equipment, but it's newer equipment. And they have free weights at my work in this gym that they have in our building. So I'm grateful for it because I go every morning at 9 o'clock. I make sure if I don't have a meeting, I go every morning at 9, 3 days a week. It will be 4 here in October. So that affords me a schedule. And I'm really good. Like once I start to have a schedule, I can keep it. Like I get a routine going, I can stick with it. All right, Grom, thanks for hanging out if you watch later. I don't think people watch this later. Kevin Smith and Knives got the Herman in hand. This is something else. Congrats. That's awesome, bro. Boo. What's up, Bo? How you doing this evening? Oh, crap. I caught up. All right. I'm not sure what you're uninterested in. By the time it's ready, gotcha. Yeah, football traffic too. Um, I went through everything I had to show earlier. I'm not going to run back through all of that now. I am, because we're getting close to 7:30, gonna go ahead and do my one Jersey Mike sub that I do during the week. because after this, I need to go down and edit the video for Austin at Traditional Pocket Knives to make sure that I get a video up for these, and then I need to see when he needs them back by. And just full disclosure for these, they're totally overviews. I sliced a piece of paper with the orange one just because I wanted to see what the hologram would do, and surprise, surprise, it is a slicey laser beam, absolutely perfect from the factory. So if you're interested in it, it's great. I'm just gonna have to be happy with my nip lights, and then I still need to pick which one I'm gonna keep. Probably this one, because I think I use this one the most, which means I gotta let my dark mode one go. So that's kind of depressing. Yes, I want Jersey Mike's. Yes, I want that one again. I'm so predictable. And then I'll eat half tonight and then save the other half for lunch tomorrow. And then we'll give them a good tip. It's not raining right now, but it's been a yucky day. What? Yeah, we'll just do standard because that'll be here in time. And then pay. All right, that order is placed. When they get close, I'll hop off and go get my food. Yeah, I've talked about everything. I'm gonna start putting some stuff away. I had this out later. Yeah. You know what I would love? I would love for them to do. Where did I have it earlier? It's not this blade shape. No, it's not this blade shape. Actually, I think it is. Is it this blade shape? No, I would love. I remember what it was. I was looking at the two of these yesterday. I would love to see the Lush handle with this blade shape. Oh, I'm doing this backwards. I think that would look cool. No? I think that would look cool. I don't know. I just like this blade shape a ton on the tall boy. I think it's the, not now. I think it is the best looking Devo. And then I like the Growler next after this one. But anyway, let me put this back in my organizer because I'm working on putting stuff away. All right, let's see. Not all the Evo spots will sell out though. Your mini Iridium arrives today. You know what I saw? I wanted to share this with you all also. Let me make sure I don't fall behind. Knives for Life says, let me know. I'll buy it. I don't know who he's talking to. That's the nip light I have. You have the one that I got, Chris, or I have the one that you have. Whichever. Tool your DoorDash drive. Tip. I do. I'm using Grubhub though, because it's free with my Amazon Prime. So I use Grubhub, but I do tip well. You know what I saw, Big Hams? If you're still listening, sorry, I'm getting my knife roll to start putting stuff away. I just ran into my knife box case. I use this one in case you ever wonder where I keep my slip joints and my nip lights. This one is Town. Where is it at? Yeah, Town, Rustic Town. This one's off of Amazon. Little knife leather roll. I love the patina on it. But I have like my hedgehog in here. And then my nip lights are clipped in there upside down. Just stuff that's like secondary carry that's more gent or fifth pocket carry. I keep those in here. But what I was saying, I saw a reel the other day, and I saw a guy that put himself in as a customer on his DoorDash, puts his order in to be delivered to himself, tips himself $1, and he says that he gets paid to pick up food that he was going to pick up anyway and deliver to himself, and then he can rate himself. I was like, what? That's crazy. Smart, but crazy. Anyway, just wanted to share that with you all because I saw that the other day and I was like, what? All right. It'll definitely be a Padre for me in Houston, mainly because I'm a poor boy. Hey man, you gotta get what you get. You gotta get what you can get, and you gotta enjoy what you can enjoy, man. You gotta prioritize it all. Tip your driver well. You said it so you wanted it so bad you said it twice. You wanted me to know so bad you said it twice. They're making my order. The Voodoo with a Devo twist. Yeah, I think the Voodoo, the blade shape is similar. The handles look a little different, I guess. Hard, it's hard, right? You're limited to blade shapes. Yeah, it is. They always are, my man. The detent diva over there. We'll make sure of that. Ah, supper has arrived, Jim. Enjoy your meal, sir. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Appreciate you. We'll be wrapping up in a little bit. I'm not quite ready to wrap tonight. Be Shady be back. Had to get those beef ribs, mashed potatoes, and corn. Man, I'm getting hungry. I'm eating a lousy Jersey Mike sub. You're over there eating like a king. All right, let me put my. Let me check my. I don't know. I don't really need two nip lights. I just love the way this one looks. But truth be told, I think I carry the other one more. Yeah, I definitely do. Look, you can see. You can see which one I carry more. Anybody want a dark mode nip light? I'll give you a good deal on it. DM me. Oh man. Story of my life, man. I need to lube my this is everything that goes in here, right? Yeah. All right. So everything in my little knife roll. It's a nice little roll. Wow, but there's really no guarantee you'll get the job. You don't pick your driver. Yeah, he says he puts it in and then picks it up. Like he makes sure that he picks up that order fast. Does it assign it to you, or do you pick the one that you want? Ah, I was teasing anyway. Y'all making me hungry. Tell me about it. Ribeye off the grill. All right, well, I will say this. I didn't get to grill it outside though because it was raining, but I have an indoor grill. So for lunch, I grilled myself a New York strip. It was delicious. That's why I got to settle for a sub tonight. Be shady if I will if no one else wants it. I have three nips and a nip light. What were they? How much were these? I don't even remember how much they were. How much were the nip lights? I don't even remember what I paid for it. Um, I don't know, 40% off of what it retailed for? 45% off, something like that. Oh, wait. I thought I saw someone else say they wanted it, but I lost it. Oh, me. Okay. So Knives of Life. I think Knives of Life. Is that who I saw? Oh, and then Big Hams after him said how much. And then Knives of Life sent a DM. Okay, so they were 90 to 100, so $60. Oh, it sends the order to random drivers as far as I know. If I'm by the same restaurant as he, it could get offered to me. Got it. Okay. The dark mode nip light is my favorite. I have the same two variations you got. I got the dark mode tall boy to go with it, and it's a great looking combo. Yeah, nip lights are sweet, man. Well played, sir. What did I play? What did I play? What were we talking about? Ah, the steak. Forgot that fast. Holy cow, I forgot that fast. What was this notification that just came through? Oh, okay, so we'll wrap up before it gets here. Good, because that'll give me a chance to finish cleaning up and move everything. I got a ton of stuff to ship out. Thankfully, these two on the bottom are mine, but these other ones up here that I've already recorded on that I saved to show you all, I have got to ship those out. We're talking like 4 knives I got to ship out. I haven't had a chance to check out or do reviews. I haven't had them long enough to do the reviews for Jay Dizzle's knives, so I need to do those. And then I need to find out from Austin when I need to have these nip slips back. Probably need to get them out of here sooner than later. They're going to be way too tempting. Kevin Smith and Knives, tomato soup with grilled cheese. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that, Kevin. I hope you feel better, brother. That's awful. That is awful. Yeah, with the discount 180 for sure. Yeah, it's a great deal. It's a great, great deal. I just hope with inflation they'll be able to kind of keep that pattern going forward. I don't know if they'll be able to or not, to be honest with you. But I really hope that they can. I really, really hope that they can. I'm not really interested in looking at anything new tonight. I normally go shopping and browsing around with you guys, but tonight I just kind of want to relax, hang out with you all, especially since next week I won't be able to do my regular live because I'll be in training. And then next Saturday I'll be with the family, so I won't be able to do the giveaway that Saturday. So I have to, delay that a little bit. But, we'll work with what I got. Um, Maybe I'll hear back in time from that knife manufacturer, but I have a feeling it's going to be delayed. I'm having a feeling that they're going to have to replace a part to fix what's wrong with it. So it is what it is. Someone said they DM'd me. Let me do that while I'm here too. Um, Actually, that's kind of rude, isn't it? I probably shouldn't do that now, but what's going on here? Tallboy shipping update. Please watch if your Tallboy order directly through us has not arrived yet. Contact us with any questions. Thank you for your continued patience, Kevin and Colin. Okay, so anybody that's here in the chat, there's a Instagram up from Kevin, and it's talking about the shipping. I don't want to turn the volume on. I'm going to leave it there to check what that says afterwards in case anyone asks any questions. All right, Knives Are Life. It's yours, my man. I'm just writing you back. Live on the air, man. No better service than that, right? This is what I can take. All right, and that'll lock you in. That way I don't forget. The RCB Clinch River is coming tomorrow. Something's dropping tomorrow. But anyway. Maine, I gotta look at that. There's a setting in there, and that's my fault.
Welcome to your NFL headlines of the day.
That's my fault.
In the
When I
news
said
from Reuters, Jets placed defensive end Jermaine Johnson, Achilles, on IR,
they
ending his season. 49ers star tight end George
they
Kittle
started
released
allowing
his
it, and I set it up by accident one time because I thought it was asking for playback
Texans running back
ads, and I didn't realize it was saying, Alexa, stop. I didn't realize it was saying during the live. And I set it up one time, and I have a bad habit of just reusing the settings because it has a lot of other information that's pre-checked that I like to reuse. And I sometimes forget to, and that's my fault, to check to turn it off during the live. And then when we finish, turn it back on for playback. So my apologies. I think I messed that up this week. I do that on occasion. I think that's the one thing that I do mess up sometimes just because I'm so used to when it's not asking for that. You know what I'm saying? Just rolling. But I messed it up this time. I almost said the bad word on here, which would have got this demonetized. I messed it up this time. So my bad, man. I apologize. I apologize. Man, y'all hear? Ouch. Oh boy. I think that's the first time I've done that on a live stream. I nicked myself, and it is coming out really bad. I don't have something clean, so hang on one second. Boy, I tell you. I might have to hop off and check that one because it looks a little deep, guys. And it was the nip slip that bit me. I wasn't paying attention. So I might have to go clean it up and see if that's going to need a stitch. Yay! How I wanted to end my week. So I'm going to double down real quick while I clean up my mess and make sure that I'm okay here. Because I really didn't have any paper towel up here. And when I tried to clean it with some water for a second beforehand, it really started to go bananas. So I am, yeah, it's starting to come through the bandage. Let me go check this and make sure I'm okay, guys. I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll catch you on the next one. If I don't need to go get stitches, I'll catch you on the Lefty Live, but right now, I'm thinking I might. Super glue, that's a good one. I might do that one too. I'll catch you guys later, man.